Alright, so here's a fun story. You're all sitting here going, my God, you made fun of your ex-girlfriend, retarded people, and retarded people, you're making fun of everybody. Can you make fun of yourself? Yes, I can, and I will.
You forgot Jews.
Well, don't worry, Todd. You covered the topic for a solid 2.5 seconds. Todd's comedy was the extent of his lovemaking. A minute of pleasure followed 4 minutes of silence. Alright, so anyway.
I knew there was a reason you were here. So you think you did all right.
So anyway, I wound up, I want to tell a funny story about me, Jesus, what's going on? I want to tell, nice to see you too. Jesus Christ. Here's a funny story about me at a wedding rehearsal. It's, I was selected to be a groomsman, and I have never been selected again. Here's why. My friend Brian was getting married to a woman that would later ruin his life. So looking back at it all, I'm kind of glad I did what I did. Thanks, Greg. Thank you. So anyway, the day of the rehearsal, the wedding was at a golf course. So we decided the day before the wedding, which was the day of the rehearsal dinner, to play golf. And of course, you know, when you're not keeping score and it's all for fun, one of the best things to do while you're playing golf is get retarded. You know? It's awesome. It's the best thing in the world. Fair car girls are coming by, we're drinking like there's no tomorrow, it just keeps coming and coming, we're hitting, we don't care, we're just throwing balls at this point, you know? It's bad when you're on the 10th hole and you're really contemplating like ending it, you know, that's how drunk you are. So we get out of the golf, we get to the rehearsal dinner. At the rehearsal dinner, for some wonderful reason, we decided to start drinking Grateful Deads. Anyone knows what a Grateful Dead is? No. If you don't know, I'll tell you. It's a Long Island iced tea, but instead of the sour, you put Chambord in it and a little bit of Sprite. So it looks like a tie-dye shirt. That's the whole idea of a Grateful Dead. So you drink 4 or 5 of those. Now I'm full-blown intoxicated. And then they decide to have the rehearsal at this point. They should never have let me in. We walk up to the rehearsal. There's a box of yarmulkes for another wedding. We stole those immediately. They were everywhere. Everywhere you looked, there was yarmulkes on cars, it was everywhere. It was great. I sit in the front row because I'm a groomsman. The families are to my left, I'm sitting on the right. They do all the rehearsal stuff, and then they get to my favorite part of all rehearsals. And now the bride and groom will kiss for the first time. Ha 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 ha. They all do that cute little laugh that always happens at every rehearsal. And I hate cute jokes, I can't stand them. So in my drunken state, I decided to yell out, "No, I'm pretty sure they fucked!" My friend Andrew, who's sitting next to me, starts shaking uncontrollably because he can't laugh. And then I'm grabbed by the throat by one of my best friends, Brian, who then tells me, "Dude, my fucking grandmother was next to you." So I've never been asked to go back and be a groomsman for anybody. Can't really say I blame them. And to much of your surprise, yes, I'm single. You can currently find me on Match.com. Let me talk about Match.com for a second. Your wife, actually. Anyway, so it's interesting. You click your name and you tell them where you live. You tell them what sex you are, and then the next part's kind of interesting is distance to travel. That's, in layman's terms, how far are you willing to drive to fuck somebody? That's what it means in layman's terms. And when you click mail, all of a sudden plane shows up. I think that's kind of interesting. Are you willing to get on a plane? Now, what's also kind of funny is, with Match.com, they have a way of letting people who don't pay for the service still contact you. It's known as a wink. What a wink is, when there's a fat girl that lives in your radius that'd be willing to fuck you, they're gonna wink at you. Well, if someone had a collection of fat girls winking at them on Match.com, I'd be the king of this town. I'm doing great. I'm rolling in gravy. This is awesome. Ah, shit.
It's in your front left pocket.
Nice. I'm working on a few new things, so I'm kind of just practicing at the moment. What am I going to do today? Fine. So, oh, here we go. Sorry. I'm looking forward to getting cancer.
I'm gonna sit down for this.
You're probably all sitting there going, what do you mean you're looking forward to getting cancer? Get a beer, will you? Now here's the reason why. You're all thinking, you're all sitting, probably someone knows a survivor in the room, I'm sorry. I'm not going there, don't worry. But I'm really looking forward to getting cancer because I'll finally have the opportunity to finally try heroin. Because this is the way I look at it. They tell you you have 3 months left to live. I say you have 3 months left to live. Right? It's the truth, though. And I'm really hoping that when it happens, when they tell me, and I'm a full-blown heroin addict, I just really hope I write a great song. Because that's what they all did back then. They all wrote good music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really hoping at the same time that the doctor that tells me I have cancer is a midget. And they're probably sitting there going, what? Why do you want a midget doctor? Because in all honesty, I've never seen one, and I want to make my moment special than others. By the way, midget doctor, let's discuss this one for a second. Imagine walking into a doctor's office and he's a midget. Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't you question your healthcare provider at that point? Because none of us ever looked up their doctor ever. None of you did. Did you ever look up your doctor? Anyone? No? Do you even know if your doctor actually graduated from the school he said he graduated from?
No, I just see if he's covered.
Exactly. Exactly. No one ever investigates their doctor. I've done more investigative work into my plumber than I've ever done in my own doctor. So I'm hoping the only time I would ever have that moment is you walk through the door, then you see the midget and you think, well, now I've got to investigate this. And the funniest part about having a midget doctor, let's discuss, would most likely be the hernia test, right? Right? Can we all agree? A doctor giving the hernia test in general is funny, right? Full-grown man grabs you by the balls, says to turn your head and cough. Now, the only reason he's even telling you to turn your head is because there should never be a moment where two full-grown men, one holding the other man's balls, and now they're making eye contact. Even if it is for medical purposes. Whatever. So the midget, what's funny about having the midget doctor for the same exam is when he goes for the junk, right? But he's like here, so it's at my face level. So he's going to turn his head because there never should be this moment, you know? So he's going to hold here, and this is going to be going in your ear, right? And you're going to cough. And my question is, do you think he hears the ocean?
I like that one.
Well, as you can tell, I'm going to hell. And I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Can't wait.
Well, I'll be there with you.
First round's on me. But you know what I love about it is I really want to go to hell because I can't fathom being with some of these people who are definitely going to heaven. These first ballot heaveners. The Tim Tebows of the world. I want nothing to do with those assholes. I want to be with good people. People like you. People who are definitely going to hell. And it's going to be a great time. We're going to have an awesome time. You know why? Because the Hell Bar is awesome. The Hell Bar is the shit. There's stuff on fire everywhere, naked girls. Hitler's going to show up right before last call, reach into his pocket, throw down some gold teeth, and get a round of Jamesons for everybody.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Gold teeth, huh? Well, what else would the currency in hell be? That's my question. And then, you know, the worst part about having that hell bar, though, is that the DJ will be there. The same DJ we've had to deal with every bar in this town. Hey, everybody! Thanks for coming to hell! $4 Jägermeister shots at the bar! Let's get retarded tonight! And that's the best part about hell, is because no one gives any shit about using the word retarded. Good night, faggots.
Just for you out there, everyone. Well, that concludes our comedy night. First one, pretty fucking good.